Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Kaos Engines DLC. And today's photo shows the heads of Vavel, the Vavel heads. And the first time I looked up on that ceiling and saw those, I was a bit creeped out, I must admit, but now I just think it's cool. And let's hope this mission here ahead of us will end up being a cool mission in the end also. What I'm thinking is this. First of all, we have our newest soldier that we named. So let's get down in there and welcome the newest member of our team, Ramex Thunder. So you are a heavy. We don't have any weapons for you yet. We're not going to manufacture any because in research, in a little less than, barely than 3 days time, we're going to have heavy cannons available, and that's going to be your equipment. So you're just going to have to hang on for about 3 days before we get your new equipment. You're going to use that time to effectively train yourself up, get that all-important war cry that I like on my early heavies, and there you go. As far as the way you look, we really kind of cut away from you. We didn't get a chance to look at how you look at, because once we look at your face, we're never going to see it again. It's just the way it is in this game because everybody's always wearing their helmets. So there you go, Ramex. That is your guy. Kind of sporting that 70s porn look with that mustache. Ooh, what a mustache. And I only say that because, you know, I grew up with a dad who sported that kind of a mustache in the 70s. So what can I say? Okay, let's get out here on the map. This is what I'm thinking of doing. We need to get that containment center going. That's a priority for this mission. I'm thinking let's get the Tiamat moving back towards the base ultimately, because we're going to have new soldiers over here. We're going to need to start shuffling around and doing some things. So I'm going to send the Tiamat over here to do some trading on the way back to where I want it to go. Tech is right here to trade. Food, we've got, I think, kind of enough to trade, although I've noticed recently we have an infiltrator here, which after the trade, if it's still feasible, I would love nothing better than to pick up an infiltrator, add yet another class to the Phoenix Point menage. The menagerie, the mix of classes that I'm going for in this playthrough, hopefully to have a better mix than I've ever had as far as the different classes go. So that's the plan over here. I'm thinking to then bring the stray. I'm just going to start flying it, like I say, straight down here to cover this area the Tiamat was responsible for exploring. We're starting to get some question mark sites, exploration sites, getting close to the mist again. We want to figure those out. Also, with the mist expanding down here, it may be time to potentially activate a base here, which would help against this mist and start giving us better access to Africa. That's a continent we want to have a presence in also, so we got to look at being able to activate this base just to see what it costs. 420. We can afford that. Not quite the tech yet, but it's in the realm of being able to do this also. Then we'll probably just finish our exploration here with Banda's Bane. And then I'm thinking we'll bring Banda's Bane back to Kaos to take a look at the mission that we missed and find out where it is and deal with things that way. There's my short-term plan. We still don't know exactly what mission we'll end up doing in that process, but that's how I'm looking to reshuffle, because I want to start getting more soldiers on the Tiamat, ultimately more soldiers on the Stray, and somewhere along the line, if the right vehicle is available at the right price, adding a Kaos vehicle somewhere along the line once it's in their marketplace, and it'd be proper. There's enough space to load a vehicle onto either the Stray or the Tiamat. So there's the grand plan. That's what we're shooting for. And something's going to come along to derail that plan, but oh well. Now, since we have two heavies also down here in personnel, you saw me scan through, Ramex being one of them, I'm going to also then put in line a couple more grenade launchers because, well, we can afford those. 20 tech And we're still going to trade for more, so we still should be able to afford the containment, I hope. But I'm going to do that. And then, I think, let's get ourselves moving. So you, the Stray, yeah, we already got you highlighted. We're going to fly you here. The Tiamat, we're going to get you over here to start trading. And we have a successful exploration. Skin off my back. There are dozens of seriously injured people at Ginsburg, all of them missing long stretches of skin. We were drilling, an injured engineer tells our operatives. We detected a confined aquifer down there. Good chance of finding uncontaminated water. Seemed safe enough, but something came out. Weird pink tendrils whipping around, slashing, like getting whipped with a bloody sandpaper. Took your skin right off. The collapse saved us, funnily enough. The creature that caused this is confined, but the local doctors are having trouble producing enough synthetic skin grafts to cover the damage. No, I don't want this right now. I can't afford that tech and build containment and do what I want. Obviously, I'd like to get lots of rep because this, I don't even know what Haven Ginsburg is at. That looks like a New Jericho building. Gosh, I need to gain back reputation with New Jericho. So I'm going to bite the bullet and spend 20 tech that I really, really cannot afford. Okay, we gained 3. Ginsburg population has changed to the negative. We did gain rep with the Haven. The doctors are thankful for our donation. It's not enough to solve all of their problems, but it might be enough to tide them over until help from another Synedrian Haven arrives. Oh, that didn't look Synedrian to me, but oh well. So I don't feel bad that I went cheap. And if I had realized it was Synedrian and not misread that building, I might have not helped them at all.
Synedrian probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world, a world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better?
Well, obviously, to stay, buddy with Synedrian, which we're trying to semi-stay buddy with everybody to get some basic research from these guys. So I'm going to go that the world can definitely get better.
I'm glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in. Maybe we can build it together.
Maybe. And maybe one of these days, once we do the gift, I can steal a Helios from you too. All right. So now let's get us moving back to Chaos over here. Everybody else is been redirected.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
That's the kind of thing that has a way of disrupting everybody's plans. And this one can defend itself, but I really would like to be able to get there. I don't know if we can make it in time. That's a pretty long trip, even for Banda's Bane, but we'll try. We'll even redirect the Stray, so if Banda's Bane does make it in time, we'll be able to help out. I don't know that I should send a Tiamat there because 3 soldiers is not the ideal for going in on a Haven defense, especially without a vehicle. So we're going to continue everybody else the way they were. Now the Tiamat, are you in here? We can trade. I'm still going to go for the trade and see what that does to our food, because now more than ever I need the tech. 102 for 408. Yeah, we'll survive with that food. 102 will get me up to 170. If I do the containment, that'll leave us with 20 tech, though. That scares me just a little bit. But if we do get to the haven in time and get those resources, that'll put us back okay. So let's do this. And you know what? I'm going to hold off on building the containment until after we find out, just to be safe. Let's find out after we find out if we make it in time. The Tiamat, we're going to keep you flying back towards the general direction of the base where we were planning to send you. So we'll fly you here. And that's ticking down really, really fast. I mean, really, really fast. And I don't know if we're going to make it. Well, obviously we made it with one ship, but can Banda's Bane get there? Oh, maybe. It's going to be cutting it pretty damn close. Oh. Forbidden frequency. We've received an automated emergency transmission from a New Jericho science facility. The message is composed of the word overrun, repeated in a loop. Tracking down the location of the transmission has revealed some security footage. So the Forsaken are starting to make themselves known a little further to us.
So, New Jericho continues to expand its military capabilities, this time with a new class of soldier. The technician, robotic arms, cranial input hubs. It all sounds very impressive, and we are not exactly opposed to this development. But we do wonder, when is New Jericho going to invest in anything other than war?
Well, let's find out.
Yes. We need to achieve some kind of peace, and we in Synedrion aren't unwilling to fight. But winning is more than just building the biggest army. To win, we need a functional infrastructure. We need people who can plan. We need a system that works.
So Synedrion is not happy with New Jericho. Fine. Who cares as far as we're concerned? The big news out of here is we need to start now keeping our eyes on some of the New Jericho havens, because technicians are now going to become available to us. So that's the good news out of this little sequence. And boy, it's going to be close. It is gonna be close.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Oh, God. Holy smokes. This one will successfully defend itself. So it's so far away. Even after flying over here to get back, even if we squeak it out and make it in time, I doubt we'll make it back here. So thank goodness it's out of the mist. It will survive. Although New Jericho would have been a nice one to have done, because they're the ones we need the most diplomacy with. Oh, well, you know, things just don't always work out the way you want them to. Come on, make it. Make it. All right, we got ourselves a mission. It did cross over to nighttime, but we have ourselves a mission. We're going to pick up a little bit more of that reward. So right after this mission, I got to remember to build the containment. Let's hope. Well, you know, if worse comes to worse, I'll do it at the beginning of next mission, because I'll finally realize what I failed to do. But let's move forward with this mission. And the team is here that we're going to take out. Let's see if there's any kind of improvements or SP or whatever. I don't think there's a lot of weapon changes we can come up with at this point. Let's just see if there's any advancements we can give these guys. You know what I'm going to do with you, Shane Marine Grunt? Even though we need more speed and will, I'm going to give you that pop of extra strength, just so you can carry a little more, or maybe have a little better health. What I will do with that in mind, how much is another med kit. I can't even recall. Just 6 tech? Yeah, I'm going to build one more. Instead of having 2 grenades. It's very rare that I've ever thrown multiple grenades with my assaults. Usually it's just one here and there situationally to help remove some armor. Cecil, you're still sitting in pretty good shape. We are pretty depleted on the ammo here. You only have 4 shots left. But we'll just hang on to it, use up the ammo, and then next episode we're probably going to have to switch you back to the other pistol. Vrantios Zeus. We do have the sonic shock grenade, and that was pointed out to me. See, we have such great viewers. This does affect shock. It can shock a troop, but one way to shock is based off health, and the other or HP, and the other one is based off will. And the sonic, it was pointed out to me, I want to be aware of the enemy's will before I use this, because the lower the will, the more effective this thing is going to shock them. So that's a little update. If you haven't read in the comments, that was pointed out nicely. You learn a lot from these comments sometimes, I'm telling you. Mark the Hat Schiffer, we're starting to get, oh yeah, you have backup sniper ammo, so we're not in any way concerned with you yet. You have 5 shots, so we're once again, pretty soon we're going to have to go to backup pistols here, but we're going to keep on with what we have at the moment. Sir Salsis, I am going to give you the strength on that one, even though once again we need it all. I'm greedy. I want it all. And we're going to do the same thing here. So this is our strength round, where we're kind of buffing people up to get them back to just normal average hero and below strength, starting out on legend that we're lacking. So I think we're fine here. I'll throw out another grenade there because you can now. Andrei, well, you're good too. And we're ready to go. Oh, Smooth. Excuse me, Smoovie. We'll keep you just like this at the moment. Yep, that's a good makeup for you. What we will do is we can... actually, your speed's better than average. We're going to go with the willpower shot with you. And now, let's get down there. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered. All right, do we see anything? We see a Chiron. What is this guy going to throw at us? He does not have any kind of stomping ability, so we can get up close if that opportunity presents itself. And poison worms. So at least the first explosion or two of poison worms tend to not be awful against our heavies. We have a lot of citizens. We have an assault over here. Oh, it's only 5 civilians we have to worry about on this one. That's all. 1 is in the building straight ahead, so more than likely the rest are going to be in this building over here. That's my best guess. Oh, well, take that back. They could easily be over in this building. So, for the moment, I think we will spread out with those things in mind. I'm going to send one of our assaults forward. Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. You can definitely activate this citizen and get actually pretty far along to maybe even activating this individual. You're going to get pretty damn close. So let's see if there's any more civilians hiding out in this building and see if we see anything in the way of getting there. Now, where are the doors and windows? We'll go crashing through a window. Is our citizen. Still no sight of anyone new. So we're going to come up here, grab the citizen.
I'm going.
And then I guess we'll continue out here for the first look.
Advancing.
So we'll go up to the bench. And with the hopes of activating a fellow soldier to help us out and rescue the rest of the citizens and protect this haven.
Can't
Soren,
wait.
I'm thinking of sending you over into this building. There is also a second story. How do we get up there? I see a ladder on the back. Is there any other access to the second story? Oh, a nice wide staircase to welcome the Pandorans to get up there. For anybody unlucky enough to be hiding up there. Let's go in the building here. See who we see. There is somebody upstairs of the grand staircase. Do I dare get you up there? If I run you around out here... Oh, so maybe... Let's do this. Send you here. Oh, look at that. The heck with the citizens. We're going to get some of these soldiers on our side and have maximum soldier help. Now, we're also finding more of the enemies, which is fine, and running you back here will get you far away from these enemies. And does he have a weapon? Yes, he does, but you'll be a long ways away, Sarin Black. And I think it's important to get these guys on our side early. We still have plenty of guys to worry about those other Pandorans, so let's do it that way. We have a lot of guys on our side. We did not find anybody new. Now, where are the exit zones? If I want to think about evacuating, straight back here, kind of exposed exit zone. The only good thing is there doesn't seem to be anybody to run up the exposed staircase, so that might not be a bad place to send our civilian. We're going to send them back here for starters and leave them there. And let's see. We have our Anu guys over here. Probably what I'll do is send you. You're only a stick dude, this berserker, so we got to have you kind of close to these guys. But at the same time, maybe what we do is have you rescue some civilians for us, and then this building, other than for worms, hopefully we don't know if anybody's over on this side yet either. This is what I'm going to do. Smoothie, since we can and he can't hurt us with his legs, maybe we'll give you duty for the heavy guy in the back, the launcher of worms, and at the same time you can check out this building for those needing rescuing. How about that? Is there windows on this side to crash through? Yes. Okay, we found one of those civilians. And since there doesn't appear to be any enemies over here, I'm just going to run the civilian over here. And do we have any signals of anybody? So we found 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we don't know where the last remaining individual, we didn't get an upstairs sound cue or anything like that. Now with this guy with the gun, you're a little bit exposed down here, Shane Vanson. But fortunately, the only thing you have in your favor is distance. But maybe we'll be able to take some shots to help you out. What we are going to do is we're going to send our disciples of Anu Assault over here. And we're going to overwatch him or her and protect ourselves against an advance, hopefully from that Triton. And that civilian will stay put. And I'm thinking of sending the berserker on rescuing duty because he can't get up at least this turn. He's not going to do us much good against these guys. Well, this building seems safe, so it seems foolish to waste his efforts now rescuing civilians. Let's get you positioned kind of in the protection of the Overwatch. And then hopefully when these guys advance, we'll end up being a little closer to be able to do something.
I'm repositioning.
Yeah, too bad you can't be ready with your Marduk's fist for an Overwatch swing. Oh well, I think that really will be the best place. Now this thing has movement to 29. Yeah, this guy can get wherever he freaking wants to. And he has the nasty pistol I do not love. So I think we're going to push you a little further, Disciples of Anu Berserker, to this point. And see if we can draw, you know, either he'll run down here and run into the Overwatch, or he'll go for you and he'll be hard pressed to do a lot of damage to you.
Here I come.
And then this guy, I think that's independent, right? Yes. Not too worried there either, so I still think I'm going to keep you right here.
I'm
And you're at least finding the enemy for us. And this guy looks like an up-close guy. We're going to find out where these guys go to. Now we have a chance. Now that we are at least aware of a few more enemies, we're going to have a chance to do some damage on them. We got 2 heavies. And I doubt without Boom Blast, our grenades are gonna
It's all about the skills.
have the range that we would hope for. So let's see if the range is any better now. Well, that's gonna be pushing it, but we're gonna try it. And we didn't quite reach it. It fell just a little bit short. So with that experience in mind, I think what we're going to do, Andre, is get you jumping to a fine looking grenade spot right up here. We can launch those bad boys next turn, depending on how they advance. Once again, it's not Boom Blast, darn it all. Now the neural guy, we potentially have a shot on, so let's just take a peek at what that could be.
Looking for an angle.
Yeah, it's an angle, all right, and it's not a good one. In fact, what are the odds we hit the pole again? Shades of Season 3, and this guy has a weapon, and he gives us our best chance to hit. So that's exactly what we'll try after we do quick aim. Did that make you nervous that I was going to forget quick aim?
All I need is a clear shot.
We'll try there.
Target missed.
Oh, you went through the arm or over the shoulder. There was a chance for that. That's why we did quick aim. Sir Celsius, what are the odds that you're going to repeat and do the same miss again? Or don't do a different miss. There we go. That's more like it. We're going to take a look at your shots now. See if you have any better angles. Oof. I'm guessing you don't have a lot of better angles. So on this one, I think we're going to do quick aim again just so we can overwatch with you after you hopefully take this guy out. Good job. So that means that you, Cecil Stubborn, can now overwatch just in case they advance this way towards us, going for Shane Vanson. You might be able to help us out. That's what I'm thinking.
Nothing's getting past me.
And Mark the Hat, who do you see? Well, you only have a chance for one guy. Let's see if your angle is any better than anybody else's has been. We're gonna try the other way. Oh, you have a much better shot on this guy. Okay, he has a shield, but that's fine. It's almost like one hit and you kill him, but there's a lot of chances. These spindly guys have lots of holes we can miss through. That's almost the best shot. Let's quick aim.
Aiming.
We're gonna go for his claw. Right there. Great shot. Now the question is, what kind of head does he have? He has one that doesn't matter to me. We're not going to waste another shot on him. What we're going to do is we're going to go against the worm thrower, and we are going to see if we can hit that leg that he's showing us. Kyron's trying to be all sexy, showing us his leg, huh? We got it started. In fact, we took out a leg. We got him bleeding early on. We're going to have you... Yeah, so we did okay this first turn. Let's keep going.
I see. Oh!
There, the second shot was more like it. That first one was highly accurate for that independent weapon. Wow. Well, I'm glad he moved, because that's going to be one less shot. That was pretty damn good on his part. And now the worms. Okay, they're trying to distract our snipers, our most deadly shooters that are helping defend us, by throwing all these worms our way. So maybe what we do with you, Brontios, is we do the bash away, to get rid of 2 of these worms at least, and then we'll see what we come up with here. Actually, we might be able to not reach here. And these guys really didn't advance. So really all you guys, the good that you guys did is become bullet sponges for us, more or less. And I can't even... I'd have to keep you right there, which we know makes us susceptible to this guy. But hey, if it ends up making you a target for that guy instead of us, I'm all for it. It's not a death either, so it won't hurt our will. So that's good. This guy was at distance. This guy we took out. So we're going to try moving you a little farther forward, Mr. Berserker Man. Like that. We may move you further, but let's move on. Depending on the rest of our results. Now I can get you over here, and it's not enough for your first swing. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to bring you up here, Smoothie, and take a shot with your wonderful pistol. And we're going to do it with probably extra shredding to help everybody else out if we end up taking some more shots. So let's do some armor break.
Yeah.
I always love that sound. Okay. Armor break. We can take out a hell of a lot of armor on that abdomen. We can obviously take out all the armor on that leg. We can take out a lot of armor wherever we want. Thank you. Let's see. If I run you here and you swing, you should, I'm hoping, just barely have enough to get over there. So let's give it a go. Except let's use the sturdier of weapons. I've learned how fragile those grenade launchers can be in prior playthroughs. And we just have enough to do the other worm. Thank you, Vrantios. We'll just keep you there. This civilian's not feeling comfortable being so close to a worm, but we do have a potential shot against the worm. We also have a potential shot on that guy, and that's the shot I want to check out. Well, sensor head, pain chameleon torso. It's not a great shot, but we're gonna try it. Oh, you got his head. Oh, but he knows we're here. You did get him to disappear. Oh, well, that's more worrisome for this guy than anything. I guess we will go ahead. Let's see, use up some of that precious ammo. No, because the shot's not good enough. What we will do is we have standard ammo here. So we're going to come up here for a pistol shot. Or two, depending on how we do. On the worm we don't see, so we'll take one more step.
Be right there.
That's more like it. Okay, the worms are dealt with. Let's get you back in cover.
Positioning. Confirming target.
Oh heck, it's the kind of ammo of the pistol we can replenish, so let's just do this low percentage shot. Oh well. Shot a little bit to the left, Sir South Seas. Correct that next time. Let's overwatch you in case they advance. And the civilian can run over to the next building now to stay safe. And get out of our way. I'm thinking we will go bring another player into the game.
Double time.
Thank you, Shane Vanson. And we'll get you into this cover. Keep you guys separated, just in case. We will be able to maybe advance a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to do the Overwatch game here. Because a shot, oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, we should be able to do Overwatch, right? Oh, because he overwatched at the beginning of this turn when they were moving? I guess that's what they're meaning and talking about. Well, if that's the case, I can't run you forward to any better cover, so we'll stay there. And that civilian's done. This civilian's getting out of here. And we still do have one civilian to worry about. You're staying there. We're going to overwatch you just in case once again. This time a little longer, just in case we get lucky enough to pick them up. I'm going to continue actually bringing you over here out of sight, yet getting you closer to this guy. And now we just see what we can do with the snipers we have remaining. Let's find out. Let's just see what this shot looks like. It's not amazing. I think we'll do the old quick aim and Overwatch. Because I don't know that I want to take two quick aims over that particular target. Let's find out. Oh, we are coming through. We are coming through. We took out probably a blood-sucking arm of that guy. Do I dare try that again since I had so much fun with it? Now, because we hit, I'm trusting you, Cecil.
Targeting.
Come on, bounce around, move, there we go. Let's try this again. Oh, he's moving too much. Give it a go. One can hope. One can always hope. We're going to do the Overwatch shot for you out this way. About as wide as you can get it. Oh, that's with a pistol. No, 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 no. We're going to do the Overwatch shot with you as wide as we can get. There we go. We'll kind of do it this way.
Are we expecting anyone?
And then Soren. You know, I would like to get you closer, but at the same time, I don't want to get you neurally pistoled. So we're going to bring you up here in what I think is good cover against the neural pistol. And I'm going to leave you there. And we do have a single grenade we can use. We can try to make the neural guy reappear, or we can just do some more damage here. Since we know for sure where you are, let's try this one. Ah, it looks like the bench took all that damage. Not the most successful worm drop. Wow, he had enough actions left after that much movement. Respect for that Triton. Well, that Disciples of Anu has been a nice neural sponge for us. But now the neural guy is going to die, and it appears that besides the Chiron, these are the only two left out there. And guess what? We have the tools to take them out. What we're going to do is we're going to move with you, Shane Vanson, to give you the chance at this. We got backup in case you're unsuccessful. Let's get dashing.
Never give up.
And let's just peek and see if this will be enough to take him
Time
out.
to aim.
Maybe. Not quite. So we're going to need a little extra help to get him taken out. We just missed by 7 hit points, having him bleed out. Well, just so you don't die on us, it'll keep you from making that final hit.
I'll be okay.
And we'll not let Disciples of Anu make that final kill. Maybe we'll have a sniper that can do the deed for us here. And then over here, we're going to take you, Soren Black. We're going to step you over here to finish this guy off. In fact, we're going to finish him off the fun way with a shotgun blast.
Aiming.
You know, that's our most precious ammo right now. As much fun as I wanted to see him blown away, let's use the one we can replenish the ammo on and finish it this way. Sometimes I just like having fun, and you got to remember, resources are precious on Legend. Let's see. Let's go back down here and see how close this guy is for us. He is... which one is going to do the most damage? Looks like we're going to swing on this one. Smoothie, you're going to be Phoenix Point's version of a swinger. In fact, we're going to even do some more armor break depending on where you hit.
Right.
Just because I like hearing you grunt, and we really have him bleeding quite solidly now, and looks like we're done. Can I bash? No. Apparently bashing with either of these two weapons will not be amazing. Do 29 damage. We'll hold off on the bash. We don't know which way he's going to run now. We're just going to keep you there since he can't stomp you anyway. Fortunately, early game, you don't have to worry about that so much. And Vrantios, you're going to be the official worm squisher of this mission. Thank you, man. And another worm got up here, which is not a good thing. So this is what we'll do. Since we have this guy that's going to be under control, let's fly you over here for a fly and bash of your own, Andrei.
Let's get this done.
Got it. Now, the rest of us, we have 2 targets left. One is this guy. And let's see if you have a shot on that
Standing
guy.
by.
Potentially. Let's take a look at it.
All I need is a clear shot.
And it's a pretty clear shot. So we will, and you can't see the other guy, so we're just going to do non-quick aim on this. Thank you, sir. So cease. And then we're going to move you back in the direction of the big worm shooter. And that means we're going to pass the civilians. Just let them stay where they are. Disciples of Anu, you can't do much with that kind of paralyzation. Heal yourself. Oh, there's not enough actions left. End your turn. Disciples of Anu, just in case something weird happens, let's get you back in this direction. And now that you're not bleeding, we'll do the same with you. I think the Chiron is it, is what it would appear. And you only have enough for 1 quick aim, so it doesn't make sense to do it. Let's just shoot.
Enemy hit. Acquiring target.
Nice shots. Cecil, you're not always stubborn, are ya? We don't have any quick aims here, so we're taking your shots the same way.
Let's just get it over with.
Now we're getting him in the realm of bleeding out. Let's just see how close we are. And he will bleed out. So we're not even going to spend that pistol shot from you. You're done. You're done. Run you back. And we're done. Let's watch him die, and hopefully that's it. Alrighty. Not a ton of experience from that one, but it was spread out nicely. Everybody got some experience. Alright. There's a little bit more tech that we needed. We're now over 200, which means after we build the containment center now, we'll at least have 50 in reserve. Still not much, still not adequate, but we'll survive. And we're back up to good amounts of food, so I can see about hiring again. Let's get this going. And we have revealed the location of their colony. It's a nest in the area. Let's go see where it is. Replenish. And da-dum, right there. Very nearby. This is what we're going to do. I think I'm going to fly down here, hire ourselves the infiltrator dude. And then we're going to head right over here while we have this stamina and everything and knock out that nest and gain some more rep with everybody. And just get that done. Fortunately, this guy will be able to defend himself over here, so I'm happy about that. And my eyes are scanning these New Jericho facilities. There's lots of soon-to-be available hires with them if we can get their diplomacy to acceptable levels. So we want to be ready for that technician when it comes available. Let's do this. Let's hire this person and fly over towards the nest next. And this is the Enter Synedrian stage left, which we're not going to do quite yet. We want to see about Haven info so we can hire somebody perhaps. And it is a level 2 infiltrator that already has surprise attack, which is always nice. I'm going to recruit for 336 because we could that's within our budget. And we're going to send it back to the main base for some more training. Not Alaska, Asia. There we go. And now we can fly you also down to the nest. Oh, and while we're at it, let's get the Tiamat on the move. We'll do this exploration before we head back in this direction. Medium threat level. And there we go. We're going to gain 7 with Disciples of Anu. Will get us down to -6 against New Jericho. And once again, we'll improve with Synedrion also. So this is going to be our next mission. I don't know that we quite have the time to risk, you know, and the thing is, a nest could be ultra quick, but then if the hatching sentinels aren't conveniently located, it'll be too long. So we'll end it right here. As much as I want to keep playing, I'm in the mood. Oh, dang, I'm in the mood. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. We did pick up some vital supplies. One thing I'm going to do before I forget, see how easily things fly by and I almost forget about them. We're going to come in here and build that containment center. Right there. The other thing I'm thinking about, looking at our resources here. How much to activate this again? Ooh, we can't do it yet. We still need more tech. So that's in the back of my mind, getting this activated as our next base. What does it have? A training center. Now that I remembered at least briefly what that brain stands for, we can demolish that for extra resources. We can demolish the store because I already built the second one, I believe. I'll double check that for some resources, and then just repair the power at this point, and then we'll have to come back and build a satellite dish. So yeah, that's in the back of my mind there. The Tiamat will explore here and then fly over to Kaos to find out where the next mission is that I forgot to check when we were there last time. We'll see if he has anything interesting for purchase. He did briefly, and I probably should have bit the bullet, because now I'm learning, you know, if you see something you want, you got to buy it. Because what are the chances that it'll be there when we return? Because, you know, another day has gone by, and I think the way the wording is, inventory changes daily. I believe I've read that, and I'm remembering that correctly. So we'll have to see what's available when we get back there, because Lord knows, materials wise, we could afford some stuff now, even after only 3 missions. We don't necessarily have to wait for the 4th if we see something really that we want. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's mission. We're going to end it here. Come back, do the nest next time. Depending on how quickly this particular nest goes, that'll give me a better indication if I can try squeezing in something else next time too. Otherwise, this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time.